What's up, YouTube? I got another video today. I told you I would give you my my NFL thoughts. So this is my first division preview. It's the AFC East. In fourth place, I have the Miami Dolphins. They're 23rd in pass yards, 11th in rushing yards, 25th in opposing pass yards, and 3rd in opposing rushing yards. It looks like it's going to be a tough year for rookie QB Ryan Tannehill. A new zone block scheme for the Dolphins under new coach Joe Philbin will mean early season communication issues between players. They lost Brandon Marshall, who led the team in both receiving yards and receiving touchdowns last season. With Devon Bess out with a calf injury, Tannehill doesn't have many people to throw to other than former Chargers wideout Legadou Nani and tight end Anthony Fasano. Reggie Bush will need to continue his strong 2011 campaign, as he will be the primary focus for the Dolphins' offense. The departure of safety Jeremiah Bell will hurt Miami as well, as he led the team in tackles. Linebacker Carlos Dansby is currently out with a knee injury, and the Dolphins need his veteran leadership to help their outmanned defense. Ultimately, the key pieces the Dolphins lost through free agency should hurt both their offense and defense, and they will finish another season dead last in the AFC. So Reggie Bush is their X factor. He needs to step up and continue his great play. What to watch? The battle over the starting spot between rookie QB Ryan Tannehill and Matt Moore. Miami Dolphins schedule: Week 1 at Houston, that's a loss. Week 2 at home Oakland, loss. Week 3 home New York, win. Hope New York Jets win. Week 4 at Arizona, win. Week 5 at Cincinnati, loss. Week 6 home St. Louis, win. Week 7 bye week. Week 8 at New York Jets, loss. Week 9 at Indianapolis, win. Week 10 at Tennessee, loss. Week 11 at Buffalo, loss. Week 12 at home Seattle, loss. Week 13 home New England, loss. At San Francisco, loss. Home Jacksonville, win. Week 16 home Buffalo, win. And Week 17 at New England, loss. So final projected record is 6-10, fourth in the AFC East. In third place, I have the New York Jets. So their 2011 stats: they were 21st in passing yards, 22nd in rushing yards, 5th in opposing passing yards, and 13th in opposing rushing yards. The new addition of Tim Tebow certainly has the New York media buzzing, but this Jets season will be a disappointment for most Jets fans. Backup running back LaDainian Tomlinson is retired, which should put more pressure on Sean Green to move the chains on the ground. Losing Plaxico Burress also removes another threat from the Jets' passing game, and don't expect Tim Tebow to step in and be a stud quarterback right away. Tight end Dustin Keller, who led the Jets in yards last season, will have to improve even more from his 2011 campaign. While left tackle Brickshaw Ferguson and center Nick Mangold are elite blockers, the rest of the Jets' O-line lacks the depth and experience needed to become one of the best in the league. Adding defensive end Quentin Coples from North Carolina should help, but he's a little bit of a one-dimensional pass rusher, and the Jets need someone to stop the run. Stealing former Dolphins safety Jeremiah Bell away from Miami was a great play, but the Jets lacked the offensive firepower and needed to be legitimate contenders in this division. X factor is the Jets' offensive line. They have to step up and protect Mark Sanchez, who was sacked 39 times last season. What to watch for is how will rookie defensive end Quentin Coples fare in his rookie season. So the New York Jets schedule: Week 1, home Buffalo, win. Week 2 at Pittsburgh, loss. Week 3 at Miami, loss. Week 4, home San Francisco, loss. Week 5, home Houston, loss. Week 6, home Indianapolis, win. Week 7 at New England, loss. Week 8, home Miami, win. Week 9, bye week. Week 10 at Seattle, loss. Week 11 at St. Louis, win. Week 12, home New England, loss. Week 13, home Arizona, win. Week 14 at Jacksonville, win. Week 15 at Tennessee, loss. Week 16 home San Diego, win. Week 17 at Buffalo, loss. Their projected record is 7-9 for third in the AFC East. In second place, I have the Buffalo Bills. Their 2011 stats: they were 15th in passing yards, 13th in rushing yards, 19th in opposing passing yards, and 28th in opposing rushing yards. The Bills may not win the division, but they should be in contention for a wild card berth this year. Ryan Fitzpatrick should improve from his shaky season last year, and the Bills acquired Vince Young for insurance if he doesn't. The offensive line was good enough to allow a league-low 23 sacks. The duo of C.J. Spiller and Fred Jackson gives the Bills depth and stability at running back, something that can't be overlooked. Steve Johnson and Donald Jones may not be stars in this league, but they have the speed and athleticism to become deep threats. The Bills also added Mario Williams from the Texans, who will be reinvigorated now that he's playing in a 4-3 defense once again. Through acquiring defensive end Mark Anderson from the Patriots, getting defensive tackle Kyle Williams back from an Achilles injury, and drafting cornerback Stephen Gilmore from South Carolina, the Bills made sure that they will be a top 10 defense in the future. The negatives are that Ryan Fitzpatrick throws too many interceptions. He had 23 last season. They lack depth in the secondary, and their receivers could be a little better. The Bills won't beat out the Patriots for the AFC East title because they aren't good enough offensively and they don't have a good enough defense to stop the weapons the Patriots have. X Factor, Ryan Fitzpatrick must limit his interceptions and be smarter with the ball. What to watch? Watch and see whether the Bills go to the Wildcat formation more with Jackson and Spiller this year. It was foretold that they would be going to the Wildcat a little more. Buffalo Bills schedule: at New York, loss. Home Kansas City, win. At Cleveland, win. Home New England, loss. Week 5 at San Francisco, loss. Week 6 at Arizona, loss. Week 7 home Tennessee, win. Arizona was a win. Week 8 they have a bye week. Week 9 at Houston, loss. Week 10 at New England, loss. Week 11 home Miami, win. Week 12 at Indianapolis, win. Week 13 home Jacksonville, win. Week 14 home St. Louis, win. Week 15 home Seattle, loss. Week 16 at Miami, loss. Week 17 home New York, that's a win. So their projected record is 9-7 for second in the AFC East. First place I have the New England Patriots. Not really a surprise. The 2011 stats: they were second in passing yards, 20th in rushing yards, 31st in opposing passing yards, and 17th in opposing rushing yards. Their defense was really bad last year. We all see this coming. The Pats dynasty has been rock solid for years, and this is no different. Tom Brady is still a top 3 quarterback in this league, and the targets he will throw to are only getting better, like Rob Gronkowski, Aaron Hernandez, Wes Welker, and Brandon Lloyd. The Patriots lost starting running back Ben Jarvis Green Ellis to the Bengals, so Stephen Ridley and Danny Woodhead will see their carries increase. Their offensive line is one of the best in the NFL, with guys like Nate Solder, Logan Mankins, Dan Coppin, Dan Connolly, and Sebastian Vollmer. They have been committed to improving their defenses. They added defensive end Chandler Jones out of Syracuse and linebacker Dante Hightower from Alabama, both of whom should start the season. Their secondary was one of the worst in the NFL, and getting back strong safety Patrick Chung from a shoulder injury would help a lot. Vince Wilfork needs to step up and return to his 2010 form, in which he set a career high in tackles. Even with a lackluster defense, with their high-powered offense, the Patriots will once again be contenders to go to the Super Bowl. The X factor is their Patriots secondary. Can they stop the pass? What to watch for? With such a high-powered passing offense, the Patriots shouldn't be hard to watch. Watch and see who Tom Brady's number 1 receiver is. So whether that's Welker, Gronk, Hernandez, Brandon Lloyd, who? Patriots schedule: at Tennessee, win. Home Arizona, win. At Baltimore, loss. At Buffalo, win. Home Denver, win. At Seattle, win. Home New York Jets, win. At St. Louis, win. Week 9 they have a bye week. Week 10 home Buffalo, win. Week 11 home Indianapolis, win. Week 12 at New York Jets, win. Week 13 at Miami, win. Week 14 home Houston, win. Week 15 home San Francisco, loss. Week 16 at Jacksonville, win. Week 17 home Miami, win. As you can see, they have a pretty easy schedule, so I'm predicting the Patriots to go 14-2 and be first in the AFC East. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be doing more of these division previews either tomorrow or the day after. I got another. I might do the NFC South. I mean the AFC South or whatever. Comment which division you want me to do next. Like the video. And peace.